So Jimmy, moving on to Tuesday's matches, be the entrance of the Rocket, Ronnie OSullivan. Dafabet having priced up at 1-4 and Marco Fu 3-1. Do you think they got the prices right there, or do you think Marco can pull off a shock?
I don't think so. I think it's proved this year that Ronnie OSullivan's playing as good as ever. You know, his consistency. He won 3 ranking tournaments this year, and the way he played against Kyren Wilson in that final just shows that on his top game, he's more or less unbeatable. Marco Fu, great fella, great player, great ambassador for the game. Plays where I play in Frame Snooker Club. Always a gentleman and always a tough player to beat. But I think he takes a couple of frames to sort of get settled, and with OSullivan, he'll be settled from shot 1. So I just think OSullivan will be too good for him on the day. So I think OSullivan will win 6-2, 6-1. Quite an easy ride for OSullivan. Marco Fu wins, I'll be the first one to shake his hand.
Okay, well. Jim, for me, this is the next game I'm going to mention is probably the toughest game to call, this one, because I don't know, it's been Barry Hawkins' form has been a bit up and down. Kyren Wilson's form has been up and down as well. The bookies price it Dafabet 3-4 Hawkins and 21-20 Kyren Wilson. How do you see that one, Jim?
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I can't pick a winner. That one. That is one match that I wouldn't entertain at all. So. No bet, that one.
Yeah, I've got to agree with Jimmy. That's a tough one to call. Moving on to the last day of the first round, you've got Mr. Consistent this season, Shaun Murphy, who's 4-9 against Ali Carter, who's 7-4. How do you see that one going, Jim?
The Prime Minister, Shaun Murphy, as we nicknamed him with affection, has been playing some great stuff this year. You know, he got to the final of the UK Championships as well, and it took a brilliant OSullivan to stop him. But if you look on their record head-to-head, Carter's got a fantastic record against him. He's only just beaten him this year, Murphy. It's been quite a long time prior to that. So Carter will be fancying the job because, you know, he's of his previous head-to-heads. But I just don't think his focus is there at the moment, Ali Carter. You know, I don't know. He's just had a baby. Maybe he's doing some other things off the table. I don't know. But it don't seem to be his focus. And there's one thing you can guarantee with Shaun Murphy is that 24/7 he's concentrating on snooker. And he won that Champion of Champions.
Yeah, beating Ronnie in the final as well.
Beat Ronnie in the final, played fantastic, full of confidence. So I think the bookies have got it right. And I think Murphy, the Prime Minister, will win 6-3, 6-4.
Great stuff, Jim. The last match of the first round pits multiple ranking winning one of the greatest players of all time, John Higgins, and he entertains Masters debutant Anthony McGill. Now, Dafabet have it priced at 1-4 Higgins and 3-1 McGill. How do you see that one unfolding?
I think the price is absolutely spot on. You know, I don't see any edge anywhere in the betting there. I think they've got it right. The only thing is with McGill, he's such a sort of, you know, one of these guys who accepts everything that's thrown at him, you know, and him coming to the Masters, he'll be settled, even though he's a debutant, he'll be settled within a few shots. So he will be tough for John Higgins to beat him. But at the end of the day, John Higgins is a more experienced player and probably the highest scorer out of the two. So you've got to fancy John Higgins.
All right.
So I think John Higgins will win 6-3, 6-4.
6-3, 6-4 Higgins. Right, guys, I'm going to flash through the games Jimmy's picked. He fancies Selby at 4-9, Mark Allen 8-13. He fancies Ding at 4-7. He thinks that Wembo could pull off a shock against Trump, which we both agree on, at 23-10. He fancies the Rocket Ronnie OSullivan to win at 1-4. Hawkins and Kyren Wilson, he said no bet, which I again make him right. He fancies the Prime Minister, as we call him, Shaun Murphy, to beat Ali Carter at 4-9, and Higgins to beat McGill. So moving on to the actual tournament winner now, Jim. Who would you fancy to lift the trophy come next Sunday?
OSullivan. You know, OSullivan is a huge favourite to win the tournament if he gets to the final because of his form this year. I think, you know, won this tournament 7 times. He loves this type of tournament. He can go home every night, get in his own bed. Yeah. You know, he knows he knows all about the venue. He's got the crowd behind him, and the most dangerous thing for all the other players is that he's hitting the ball great. Yeah. So for me, it takes some stopping. But I put OSullivan down as the winner, and as the big price outside, I put Mark Allen in.
It's interesting with Mark Allen. You mentioned him at the start. Like I said, he's been a man in form, and he's been threatening to win something big for a while, hasn't he?
He's one of these players that he plays well all the time. You know, so when someone beats him, they have to play really well. So for me, he's been Mr. Consistent. He just hasn't he's won 3 ranking tournaments, but they've all been in China.
Yeah.
He hasn't really produced his best in the UK, and he just looks very strong to me. I just think he's due to win a big tournament soon.
Great stuff. Well, there we have it, guys. The Warren London Town's giving you his predictions and picks for the week. Get the Dafabet accounts opened through Dafasnooker.com, and we wish you guys the best of luck punting throughout the tournament. Cheers, Jim.
Take it easy.
Cheers.